Let's get it.
I don't know why
Some
the sea
breach?
died. The sea was so good.
Yeah, or Brimstone,
Oh,
but
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, sorry. I don't
it's
know what
fine.
I
I'm gonna
said.
play with my legs up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been trying to learn Brimstone since I usually just fail every game.
Yes, that you need.
Then
Brimstone's
yeah.
really good, really good. You should learn some molly setups.
Should I wall? Should I wall?
Okay.
Oh. Jet jumped. No way.
Okay,
52.
so in a situation like this, yeah, we definitely want to smoke on top of the wall and anticipate the break of the wall. You know.
Alright.
Perfectly fine.
Garage.
4 garage, 4
Coming to
garage.
C, coming to C.
4 garage.
Okay, they could be up
Going C,
window.
going C,
Yeah,
going
let's just
C.
hold it.
Garage, out right there.
1 window. 1 planning.
Oh.
Okay, so right before we go in, we want to throw some retake smokes.
1 garage still.
Let's
1
close
garage.
garage.
Jumping window.
Oh my god! Is that got a smurf? This guy's nuts. Anyways, so when what's going through my head as a Brimstone player, when we're in this situation is retake smokes, right? So retake smokes would look like here, and either give my Cypher a walkout smoke, or you know, smoke off as he's like running through or something, right? But this is just the main one here, right? We could do this one and just deal with him later if he's gonna sit back site to make it easier for us to take site. But definitely, just retake smokes is what's going through my head.
Gotcha.
1 garage still. 1 garage.
This is fine. I think
window.
this guy just completely shit on you,
That's smurfing.
and that'll happen.
Who the fuck's you on your web?
I had a
Oh,
very
nice.
weak defense side.
Nah.
Okay.
I picked up an attack, but
Okay.
there's probably some mistakes I made.
Talk to me.
Oh yeah, that was a question I had. So I've heard from people that I should only buy stim beacons if like actually I don't know. They told me it was like really niche.
Well, they're wrong, and they
Okay.
don't understand. You should use these like candy. Pop them down.
All right.
They are so strong. They're so strong, and they're cheap. $100 each, man. It's like
All right.
having $300 in your bank right now is not greater than, you know, 2 stim beacons, right?
Okay.
You definitely just want to figure out how to use them, figure out when to use them, and try to control your guns with them. Because it's a buff. It's a shooting buff. Why could that be bad? Right?
Mhm.
You just shoot faster. That means more DPS. If it's hard to control, then maybe we should practice controlling it with the stim beacon in the practice range.
Okay.
Buy a Phantom, Vandal, Spectre, stim beacon yourself, and then practice with it. Practice without it, practice with it, right? It's just so good. Force yourself to use it. Like, if I uploaded a Breach gameplay of my own VOD, you'll see how often I use these, how often I stim beacon my
Tony
team,
said if
and
I
how
put on
often
my
it helps.
stream, I lose viewers.
Okay.
No one say.
Okay, so retake smokes.
Going
Perfect.
straight already. You
Okay.
have a molly for it?
Alright, we just need to watch the smokes. Small is
Are you dancing?
fine.
No.
Just go ahead and watch the smokes.
Oh, they're
They're
not
rotating, right?
Yeah,
A little over rotation here. I think
Yeah,
your
they're
rotation
going
was fine, but everyone else's was way too
Careful garage.
way
On
too
T, on
quick.
T, on T, on T.
Okay.
Okay, we have some killjoy traps here. It's fine. Nice, yeah.
The classic Tinder pick.
Okay, so we definitely don't buy armor. We just refill.
The classic.
This is fine.
I love you.
I love it.
Here Sage is absolutely insane. Okay. Like right here. Stem beacon. Peak. Right?
Okay.
Completely safe.
I heard a lot mid.
Well, you have
One outside.
What's
garage.
Tony's founder.
Oh, but 2 garage, 2 garage.
We could have done a couple things here, right? So obviously I opt for stem beacon and peeking here.
Okay.
Making sure, I mean, this smoke just ran out right before you peeked, so a little unlucky here, but We can resmoke this. We maybe not even have to peek this. Right, they can't plant. If you guys have like the window control and like you force them onto site, then all these traps can trigger, and then you guys can retake together with Sage and Cypher. It's probably okay, but honestly, here I think this is too wide of a swing, and we don't have a stim beacon.
Wait, how? One outside.
What's
What's
the
Alright.
Founder.
So yeah, before we like pre-aim here and like swing, we want to like just look here. Right?
Okay.
We just want to pre-aim this spot first before like we don't care for anyone past these doors, right? Because we have a Spectre. Our
Alright.
Spectre is just not for long range, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, but two garage, two garage.
he shot you through the wall, but your peak was just way too wide. Regardless if he shot you through the wall or not. He was a little aggressive, but nothing too crazy.
What's wrong with the last? I just died before I see him.
Right, so we're just never buying the stim beacon,
Wait,
right?
I
And
thought-
this just hurts to
I thought
see.
Sage's ring used to be better.
I buy it eventually. I know at least a couple times, but yeah, it's probably I should probably start doing it.
No Brimstone uses it, right?
Yes,
but,
yours.
but no Brimstone uses it, but everyone has like the best idea on how to use it for some reason, the knowledge of it, right? It's just it
Okay.
doesn't make sense.
There's.
Everyone says it's so bad, don't even buy it or just don't even use it. But nobody actually uses it, so they don't get that experience to actually say what's good or what's bad. They're
Gotcha.
just assuming because, and they even buffed it. Like they can't see it. They can't see the ring. It's even stronger now.
Howdy.
Okay, so this is super risky, right? What I would be doing is be waiting here, with my retake smokes out, waiting for this and waiting for this. Because we do not want to die right here and then have a 3-man retake.
Mm-hmm.
And we just want to be full force in one retake, right, with our teammates, right?
Plenty, plenty, plenty.
Spike planted.
Reyna's
Yeah,
rotating.
if we back
still.
out, then this is fine. But the second the smoke goes off, we're in such a bad spot, right? Because it doesn't matter like what actually happened, because take a look at here.
Reyna's rotating
Let's
still.
see. Right, so 1 angle, 2 angle. Right, we're hoping that our flicks to wherever they pop up are just gonna beat them holding the angle or something. You know, it's just you're making it harder for yourself.
Okay.
Right. Definitely just don't put your wait out the smoke, reattack smartly, right? Because if we're reattacking, we don't even have to look over here, right? Because we have this smoked off.
Okay.
We just have to worry about this side and someone swinging from hell or sight, right? Definitely want to be doing a retake smokes. Yeah. See, like this wouldn't be possible if we just died right there.
Close
Right.
corner, right. Let's
One
right.
aim main, one site. One aim main, one
Player
site.
I hate how far back it goes on Twitch. All right, let's see.
He's
Wow.
Close corner, right. Let's
One aim
right.
main, one site. One aim main, one
Player
site.
Or
standing.
no.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm
he
shit.
just held some
What?
off angle on you,
Shit.
and that he has the advantage there, just holding that angle. So unless you're like a flick god, then you probably lose that. So here we're half buying.
They're going
No
C.
big deal. Yeah, this is a good
No
spot. I play this all the
way.
time.
I'm shit.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
shit. I'm shit. I'm
You
shit.
smoke long, perfect. Good, right? Okay, so I would also smoke garage here too, right? Because I have no one in garage, so at best I'm blocking off enemies, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just blocking off basically the exits, the entrances, and dealing with everyone in sight
One
first.
more with an op.
So this is very good. Molly off her
Wow,
jet,
it's so
little
good.
troll, but
Fuck.
Last one has
I've
op.
healed in 20.
last one has op. We have no reason to peek this. The bomb's not even down.
Yeah.
Huge troll, right? So I don't know if they have the bomb or you have the bomb. This is
Oh,
a
we
bad
have the bomb.
smoke because he could walk up, right? The timing was possible for him to walk up and walk through it, so he could be right here now. And now you just threw away the smoke for no reason, right? If the bomb's
Yeah.
right here, right, we can smoke right here, and then just watch the smoke, and hope he doesn't spam us to the thing, right?
All right.
But we can't even watch our own smoke that we just threw down, so that's an indicator on the smoke was bad.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is
That won't hit you. It's too
Oh,
far.
right.
So now you made a gunshot, so we know exactly where you are. I am not
It's like a
peeking
40-yard
this.
range or some shit.
Re-smoke closer. He still could be Cubby watching this angle. Right? This is... We can't even peek our own smoke.
30 seconds left.
If we're not watching our own smoke, is it even good?
Nope.
Imagine if he walked up, pre-aiming you with an op right here. Does your smoke help you at all? No.
Nope.
So, if we can't watch our own smokes, let's not
Make sure you
let's
check
not
the
throw
bomb.
them, you know. And if we do throw them, let's try our hardest to watch them.
Gotcha.
Because imagine him walking through a smoke with his op with someone on the other side of it. It's just a free kill, right?
Mm-hmm.
10 seconds left.
Oh, this guy's actually playing so safe. That's gonna hit you.
He's saving his up.
No way.
Thrifty.
Any cheaper?
Nice.
Just me and
Don't need to beat this. No, yeah, good.
Okay, good shit.
That was a good. It was a good
deal.
grab of the gun. Good save. Everything perfectly fine. But right, I mean, we threw those smokes only to like
I love this Vandal.
stall
Oh,
him
you
or
play
scare
my
him. But if
main
he really
mission.
wanted to go for it, he could just walk through that smoke and nothing would change, right?
Gotcha.
Smokes are only scary when there's a bad guy on the other side. Okay, so this is a fine play actually, but it's missing half the puzzle piece.
I heal.
Should I say just load it? Or should I ask
Absolutely,
it to?
absolutely.
Okay.
You are not pushing down mid unless you slow window.
Gotcha.
Right? That's just the missing link, right? The smoke is fine, but if Sage slows it, then they can't be here when your smoke blooms. Like it's not possible, right? For
Yeah.
this to happen. I mean, maybe if she like bunny hops through it and she like maybe makes it there, but
I heal. Yeah.
but even so, like I'm probably waiting for my smoke to bloom before I'm peeking, so I don't peek with my arm guard out or whatever, my computer out, right?
Okay.
That's with every smoke I throw.
Fairly paranoid.
I'm never peeking when I'm in that animation of pulling out my gun.
One here.
You always, always, always have to wait for the smoke to bloom.
Alright.
I hear rotating a. What? Why'd you fall? They're all two.
Great.
Another mid. Two more mid.
Okay, so there's smoke.
Jump somewhere.
Could be better.
Yeah, she's right.
How do we make this smoke a little better?
Why'd you fall? They're all two.
Could I have moved up a little?
Two more.
So the edge of your smoke creates a wall.
Okay.
Because here, let's say you're watching the smoke, right? Let's say the smoke's right here where you put it. Let's say you're watching the smoke. Could he go like this for free?
Yeah.
Absolutely, right? So this is the difference between a walkout smoke and not. Walkout smoke helps the enemy team because they can do this or
Okay.
this, right? But if you smoke it lined up with the wall right here, then the second they walk through the smoke, they're visible from every single angle. Okay?
So I should just push it up a little more?
Yep. So it's
Okay.
exactly like this. Right? And this is the same thing with every single smoke you ever throw on defense. Like, let's say geez, I don't know. You want to smoke CT. Right?
Mhm.
Like a deep CT. This is a smoke you want to throw, not this. Or like
Okay.
this. Right? Because you're giving them like hideaways, pockets to play in. But if you smoke this, the second they push out CT, they're visible to everyone. Make sense?
Gotcha.
Right? Just avoid throwing walkout smokes on defense.
Jump somewhere.
Right? Because look, look at this jet smoke. This is basically like the smoke you threw, except a little further in, right? So this helps them walk in.
Yeah, she's her
I'll be
nice
on,
and
be
be
on, be
careful,
on.
careful.
Got
Nice,
it.
nice.
Okay, yeah, we just
fucking
need to
hate
get
it.
rid of the smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we have our ult.
Oh, up A.
Up A. that's
Pushing.
fine. Okay, a little unfortunate
fucking
here,
hated
right?
it.
It's a tough situation, right?
Oh, up A.
He walks
Pushing-
through your smoke, or actually your smoke dissipates the second you turn around. I mean, This is just having like this mental clock in your head. And you said you're just starting to play Brimstone now, right?
Yeah, it's like my third match with them.
Yeah, okay. So the more you play Brimstone, the more this will be apparent to you, and you'll get like this mental clock ticking in your head about all of your smokes when they're about to fade.
Okay.
And it gets better with time, but try to like think like, is my smoke about to fade? Like it's been out here for quite a while, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Oh, the sandwich.
Super unlucky
Yeah.
timing.
I don't know
Not
how we
too
lost
worried
3
about-
people to that though. Like, where's the
Okay, so this is a half buy. Everyone's way too broke. But you could probably... Oh, God. That guy needs to sell his op right now.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
shit's getting annoying.
We all deafened.
Player standing.
Okay. Oh, gun out, gun out.
Out in garage.
Yep. So we want to avoid getting too close to angles. Right? Like,
Okay.
when we're... Especially with the sheriff, right? Where we don't necessarily need to be up close to do good with it. Right?
Yeah.
We don't want to be in a position where they are further away from the angle than we are, because they have the advantage. Even if you're holding the angle like this and you're watching here, they actually have the advantage if they swing far away and wide.
All right.
Right. So we like holding back here with your sheriff and just like holding this like a long angle was probably the best idea, right? Or like or
sorry.
you can even like hold here and
Yeah.
like wait for them to push in by like standing far away from this angle.
All right.
Like I would make this play. I walk up like this if like maybe I had a shorty, you know.
Garage.
I was planning as bad of a peek it might sound like now that I'm like hearing like rewatching this.
Yeah.
I was planning on like peeking mid. Yeah, so even if I'm peeking mid, should I still be like as far away from the angle? Without.
Probably, but if you're peeking that mid cubby, then it's not that bad. But you have to assume that they're gonna be like rushing in to the bomb site without smokes, right? There's nothing stopping them from walking in, so you have to assume that they're just gonna walk in.
Okay.
Right, and if you do swing here, if you do swing that cubby, you're probably gonna see like 2 or 3 people, right?
Yeah.
So it probably
Last player
isn't
standing.
usually for the best idea, unless you have an op, right? You can like jet, you can op and then dash away, but
All right.
overall, like we just have to understand, like play a little slower, understand we have a sheriff, we don't need to get close, just hold a good angle.
Safety's off.
Gotcha.
Okay, so right, we're not making these aggressive plays unless we have the ice orb.
Okay.
And it's very common. It's a very common play
A-long.
to ice orb and then push down mid.
Side.
Onside, jet dashed.
Very good. Good.
Brim multi-site.
Yeah, we just don't want to be like sitting in smokes, and because the higher you climb, right, people are gonna start spamming smokes for sure. Especially when you just killed someone like right there, like they're gonna spam smokes. We can't just be hanging out in smokes. They're not brick walls. We have to just wait them out. And I mean, probably this is just a save anyway. So
All right.
you're half HP. You're 2v4. You know, you're smoked out, mollied out. It just looks horrible, right? They can't be getting bomb sites with only one person dead.
Teleported in, maybe? I don't know.
So this is just a clear-cut save. We don't have too much money. If it seems very difficult, that's probably because it is, right? So let's not just throw our life away because we don't want to, you know, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Just have
Yeah,
some
what's my
patience. Where you're like, okay, whatever, this is a save. Like like if
It's
on
over.
maps where they just run over a bomb site's hold and my guys holding the bomb site don't get a single kill, I call 3-man saves all the time. It's not worth it.
Ruin their day.
Unless you feel like mega confident and you have good ults.
Still there.
But most of the time it's just not the case. Okay, so this is fine. We can do something aggressive like this. Sure. Why not?
Can this robot spot them if they go garage?
Make sure.
Not a big deal. 2 people are dead. I missed some action. The Twitch clips, the Twitch VOD arrow keys just skipped so far. It's like 15 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Good molly. Both long
One,
A.
too long, too long.
It could go.
Okay,
One
okay.
could push garage, yeah.
Smoke's down.
You saw 2B.
Oh, you saw two? Okay.
Yeah, something.
I
Should
mean,
I
they-
smoke long here?
Oh yeah, why not, right?
Okay.
Keep it simple, right?
Yeah, I think it's gone.
Make it
Smoke's down.
make it so difficult for them to push in. Look how good watching smokes is. This guy gets a double kill even when she flashes out, right? Just because someone's watching a smoke, right? We just it's so good, and this is what makes smoke characters very strong. But also the understanding of how to utilize smokes properly, right? You're not using smokes if no one's watching it, right?
That's what I'm fucking idiot.
So we can get position on site.
Okay, so we still have our ult.
Don't wait for the plane.
I haven't
Use
found a
it.
good
Push it.
reason to use it yet, so I'm not mad at you for holding on to it.
Hold side or what?
I am mad at you for not using stem beacons. Try to use 2 around, alright? Try to drill it into your head to force yourself to use 2 around so you can understand how to use them and you learn.
Hey, hold garage.
Right?
Gotcha.
You're never going to learn if you don't try.
MB.
Okay, so we just peeked way too early here. You see how,
Her Reyna
Hold
flash?
garage.
let me see.
Oh, wait, or the smoke didn't pop?
The smoke didn't pop, right?
Okay.
It's only 10 seconds. Okay. So yeah, so
MB go C.
the smoke is not bloomed here, right? So
Yeah.
this is 100% we should be dead, right? You're crazy you got that kill. Very
That's right.
good.
No.
Fine,
Kill
Molly.
side, kill side.
It's a little deep. We want our mollies to be like directly on our smokes so they can't push through our smokes. But right idea, right? But look where it ended up, right?
Yeah.
So they could still do like this. So we want to just make sure it bounces right on top of our smoke.
Gotcha.
Push garage.
Enemy remaining.
Nice
Garage
kill.
last, garage
Garage,
last.
like,
Last one's garage. Smoke his ass out and watch the smoke. Simple, right? Oh, okay. I almost did it. Almost did it. Yes! Oh, stop teasing me. There we go. Finally.
Go back to mid, I think. Yeah.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah,
outside
but-
doors.
She sounds
Nice. Okay, so I would smoke B here, right? I wouldn't try and take this fight, right? So the enemy smoked. Good. Now we're looking to lose.
Ooh,
Jet's 1
headshot me.
HP.
Okay.
I guess okay.
We have ult for Plat.
30 seconds left.
Nice ult.
Spike planted.
I think we missed a little.
Player standing.
Under
Yeah.
heaven.
It could be a little bit better. Right.
30 seconds.
We just have to really, like, if we look, plant zone, right? Ult.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If we just take our time just a tiny bit, right, and get a good, one out.
Spike
Gotcha.
planted. Last player standing.
So I think this crosshair placement was okay. I mean,
Seconds left.
this crosshair placement's okay if, like the ult goes down, right? But if he's swinging this, like pretend like that's a wall, right? If you pretend like this is a wall, right, and your crosshair is completely snapped to that wall, any swing outs you're gonna lose, right?
All right.
Because look where our crosshair is. It's only good when it fades, right? But the swing out, we have to flick, and that's what we want to avoid, right? I mean, this is a very niche example, but this is the reason why we don't want to aim too close to corners, right?
Mhm.
Because not all the time they do some pixel jiggle peek, right, where your snapped crosshair is going to headshot them. Everyone always swings, right? So we
Yeah.
want to give ourselves the benefit of the doubt and not
Player standing.
let ourselves hit these flick
80,
shots.
80.
Let them walk into our crosshair, right? Oh my
Nice.
god, that was lucky.
Hold on.
There's
Ian.
Jet anyway. I have traps for long, so I'm
Okay.
just gonna hold sewers as they push up A.
Short.
We hear short.
See nothing mid.
Get our
Really
smokes
quick.
out. Okay, this is
Alright,
fine
so-
actually.
Is that wall bangable?
No,
Okay.
I mean, every time I've tried, it's never worked.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say no. Okay, so this is another thing. We just get caught trying to do some monkey stuff in the smokes, right? Right.
Yeah.
it's not gonna work out. Like
I just got shot through the
Last
wall.
player standing.
the best thing to do is Molly, smoke.
Alright.
Right. This is just how we stop the rushes. Right. And if we do want, we could either wait out the smoke or push through it in a safe way. Right. We can't hang out in smokes. We can't hang out behind smokes. We're always just gonna get spammed every
Okay.
time. It's just 100% safe. Yeah.
Last round.
He
in the
dies.
half.
Does he die?
Mm-mm. I think he kills 3
Oh.
times. Save lot.
Oh, nice.
How about you? Who's check?
I'll put it up there.
Sooner.
Yeah, so the mistake there was not smoking immediately when we heard the footsteps, the stampede, right? We were scared of the
Yeah.
jet dash, but smokes is just way more important to get those off. Okay.
That's very articulate with his calls.
It's very
Yeah, if it's
particular.
two, it's different, but if it's only you, we need to know sooner.
Get out of my way.
Okay.
You seen it?
No, I don't see it. Nothing. I don't see it.
Yeah. So
One.
this is just aim. This is just aim.
You seen it?
No, I don't see it. Nothing.
I think your pre-aims were fine. I think the way you approached this was okay.
Okay.
He just kind of swung out as you were pre-aiming, and that happens, right? But this is where aim comes into play. What do you do for aim practice? What is your routine or practice? Anything?
I just go to the training range for however long my friends take to get ready.
Okay. Have you ever thought about Kovacs or aim labs or anything like that?
I've tried Ames Labs, but for some reason my computer lags. Like it stutters.
I see.
I've never tried Kovacs because that costs money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can try to like configure aim labs, because if you throw like 10-15 minutes of aim labs into your routine, like that is what this kind of aiming, like this shot right here, like
One.
let me try and pause it at the exact time.
You seen it?
No, I don't see it.
Okay, so the flick from here to here is what these aim trainers are extremely good for.
Okay.
Right? These micro flicks. Because we can't always avoid flicking. Right? Because look, we did everything fine. It looks okay. Right? But
Alright.
the way it panned out is that we actually have to micro flick here. So this is what those aim trainers kind of build. Right? It's a little harder to get that practice in, the practice range.
Mhm.
But, like, have you ever watched Tens do his aim lab stuff?
No, I haven't.
Well, there's like, there's a bunch of stuff. You know how aim labs works, but this is the micro flicks is what it trains, and I feel like if you want to like level up your aim, then I think it would help you a lot.
Alright.
Here, right, but
Last player
they're in
standing.
garage. What the
Two garage. Yeah, two garage.
Because that's
So
something.
while
So
sorry.
go on.
Alright, so while I'm dead, how do you feel about high sends? Like it's been bugging me in the back of my head that I should change it for
What's your EDPI?
let me do the
Or
math
what's your
real quick.
sense and what's your
It's 1600 at 0.252.
Okay, so 0.252 times 1600. So it's a bit high. I used to play a little higher, but I've recently made the hard swap to back to my old Counter-Strike sense, like low, and I've became a lot more consistent. Because I was with high sense, it's super inconsistent. I feel like, this is my opinion, and a lot of the pros use lower sense. I mean, it's not coincidence,
Yeah.
So it's just once you learn how to handle the low sense, you become a lot more consistent of a player, right? Because you're
Okay.
not flicking around everywhere. And the thing is, that's the thing. You saw that micro flick on the Omen that we should have hit.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to do that with lower sense. Right? A lot easier to hit those micro flicks. Right?
Alright.
So if I were you, you could try cold turkey swapping to something low, or you could slowly decrease it every day.
Alright.
Right? You can get it down to like what, like, let me see, what sense do I play on? Calculator. So I play on 0.65 at 400 DPI. So 260, right? If you get it down to like 300, 300 EDPI, then that might be very good for you. So like I said, you could slowly decrease it, or you can just make the hard swap and then grind it out in the practice range in Kovacs and aim labs and stuff like that. To like and then DM a lot to really force yourself to get in there. But low sense is common amongst the top players for a reason.
Okay.
So it is preference to a degree, but let me draw out something, right? This is for the viewers too, not just for you, because I know you understand by now, right? So this is, let's say this is low sense, and let's say this is high sense, right? Pros, these are two categories, right? So let's say these are all like EDPI levels, right? Starting at 0 to like 400 or maybe like 350, right? Preference is this, right?
Okay.
All these dots are pros. This is preference, right? But what's in common? Low
Is it
sensitivity, right? So I think low sensitivity is good, but exactly what sensitivity is preference.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so now we have to formulate a strategy. I am never... Go on, sorry.
The call is to run a default, or
Okay.
whatever we thought a default was, I guess.
Okay, so, I mean, defaults on pistol rounds are... I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it because most of the time, like a default for you, like look at this, what, you have armor and a classic and you're peeking C long. Right? The default's garbage, right? Because if someone has a ghost, they're just going to outshoot you, right?
Yeah.
It's super weird. Usually pistol rounds, there's just a hard rush somewhere, or you execute and go, right? I've never heard of defaults on pistol round.
Okay.
Right, so definitely try to like execute something with your smokes and as a team.
I can dash in. I'm a
I
dash
want to see
in.
backside.
Because the thing is, the reason why rushing on pistol round is so good is because, you know, assault rifles can spray down a whole team, right?
Yeah.
Can pistols? No. Pistols can't stop rushes, you know? That's why it's so strong. They're not automatic guns. Right.
No.
Oh fuck.
Wait, just run.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Okay,
go
smoke
wide.
CT. Oh my god, you're nuts. Okay. So, sight is
Oh,
not
fuck.
clear at
Wait,
all.
just run.
I mean, actually, you know
I thought you
they're...
were gonna go wide.
Yeah, okay, never mind. We got the info.
Last player standing.
Okay, this Tens guy is actually a Smurf. This Tens fan, 69, actually Smurf. You don't see Plat players do that. Unless they like watch a lot of streams and videos and they go nuts, but
That was definitely.
he seems to be pretty good. So here we're just saving, right? I mean, even if someone does peek this, you're probably not going to kill them.
Yeah, don't push that.
Push flash.
Oh yeah.
This is a check, man.
Push right, Pedro.
Last player standing.
Nice, nice! Huge. Pick up that judge. Go nuts.
Teleported mid.
A little unlucky. Fine save round though. Get 2 kills. Alright, this is the round that matters here. Okay, so 700 in the bank. No stim pass. I'm crying.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right? And like what? You drop it right here and you double swing mid. Right? Screw it. Or look, you just drop it right here. Double spam garage.
Garage. Nice. That's kind of A. Going on
Could
push.
have played C.
Okay, so I'd be super scared about the C flank. Now he's got a trap there. It's fine crosshair placement. Yeah, just be a little scared of it. Jiggle peek that. A little
Too far?
a little way too far. It was our whole entire body. Right? If there was an opper there, if I was holding that angle with an op, you're dead. 100%.
Okay.
You're dead, right? We have to.
That's easy.
Yeah, we're seeing way too much. Way
Okay.
too much, right? And better players, they kill you off that, you know.
No, don't come with me.
Nice trade.
Maybe.
Right, so we can execute something here, right? So we're in good spots. Let's throw our smokes.
Yeah, I'm flanking C. Can we try to?
Oh, okay.
Enemy remaining.
It's fine.
Where's last?
Hold on.
Yeah, we can plan for long. Do we know Molly lineups?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, that's some homework for you.
Spike planted.
I don't even play Brim. I know all the Molly lineups.
Where's last?
Alright.
It's just simple as watching a video and like maybe like
You have Molly?
taking a screenshot of the lineup,
Yeah.
posting it somewhere. Like I have a notepad. Like this is a really good. I use like Microsoft OneNote. Let's see, Valorant lineups. Okay, I have arrows for. I don't even like play these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
The offense, defense, shock darts. I have the double shock darts on Sova. Like you, if you watch me play Sova, you probably think like I'm a Sova one trick just because like I just do some research and try it out, right? And I have all these pictures of what to do, all attacking. I have 3 arrow, you know. And then for mollies, right? Split, ascent, right? I just look up the lineups. Look over here. This is you line up that. This is for A site, B site, split, A site, haven, AC, B, all of these. And this wins you rounds, right? They can't defuse the bomb if you just molly, right?
Gotcha.
So it's very, very important.
Wait,
Very
put your-
simple to look up and learn,
Your ulti, put
and
your ulti.
very strong to do, right? Especially with your ulti, right? Okay, what do? You ulti when the second you hear the first tick, and then you line up the molly as it's going off, and then you throw your molly so when your ult ends, the molly replaces it, right?
Alright.
No counterplay. Right, yep, there's a molly lineup for the exact same spot, sitting right here or something, to molly there, right?
Alright.
So we don't even have to take a gunfight with this Bremen. We can
Yeah,
win
well.
this round.
Yep.
And the less gunfights we take, the better it
Gonna
is.
do that to distract his ass.
You won't need the molly lineups every time, but sometimes you win rounds because of them.
Maybe he's sitting on that trip.
Alright.
Last player
Zero
standing.
62.
Yep. So you just gotta run here. Fine. Good
Good
stuff.
confirm.
Pick up that op. Is that an op?
I'm.
I don't know.
Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say.
We're good. Yeah. So we got to drop here, and we gotta yeah, we have to drop our gun or buy someone for sure. This is an important round. Good stuff.
I got double heal.
Yeah, we can just watch the
They're
smoke.
close.
Yeah, you see how difficult it is to hold a smoke like this? Because they can do this, right?
Yeah.
This is a walkout smoke for them. This is what you want to be. This is what you want to be throwing on defense, right? The edge of his smoke lines up with the edge of the doors. So the second you walk in the doors, he'll see you and kill you, right?
Okay.
So this is why it's so strong.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah. So it's a little unfortunate that you get
They just
you're
walked
playing against a
out.
Smurf. Insane kill. Wow.
Another here.
He's shorty, he has a shorty. It's only him.
Okay, great kills, right? So let's execute.
2v2.
So we just saw one trip here, 100% one person here. So let's throw our smokes here and here.
I missed my heaven smoke here.
Not a big deal. We could resmoke it.
Smoke's down.
Yep. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
too far out.
You haven't.
Okay. The best smokes are to create a wall like this.
Okay.
Okay. Smoke off right here. Smoke off right here.
Gotcha.
And then just watch them.
No, you missed it.
It doesn't matter where you stand. You can smoke So it's like it creates a wall right here. So it like looks like that. Stand
Mhm.
right here and stare at your smoke, right? It doesn't
Okay.
matter because it's smoked off. So I'd definitely re-smoke this 1,000,000%, right? If you miss your heaven smoke, just re-smoke it.
Heaven.
Alright.
Pretty sure I just heard wood.
He just jumped in there. So this smoke is okay.
Right. Here you go.
One enemy
Good.
remaining.
That smoke is okay, but why is it bad?
Because they can walk out to the back? of
Yep,
it?
exactly.
Okay.
Right? And here and here. Right? So now,
Mhm.
if we're aiming here, we have to flick here. And if we're aiming here, we have to flick here. Right?
Alright.
So the best thing to do is to make the wall and then have your crosshair placement for the whole, like if you're standing right here, right? And, well, I mean like deep in that corner, right?
Okay.
So if one crosshair placement gets the whole walkout, right?
Yeah.
Try to get out of my position.
See there?
See, wait.
So if we do this smoke, we have to like
Have it,
watch
have it.
it, right? I'm not even peeking this. I'm not repeating this. Not in a million years, right? Because he
Right,
has to
yeah.
he has to jump out and
That's how it
defuse.
is.
Almost impossible for him to win
Just
here.
play off my contact.
Yep. Your jet said play off my contact.
Drop,
Very
drop,
smart.
One side.
Yeah. We could have just died right there,
Play
but
off
not a
my
big
contact.
deal. Yeah, he said play off my contact, and you did not.
I peeked out, yeah.
yeah. So we definitely,
Probably gonna need
you know,
him.
keep it, stay relaxed, keep it smart, do things slowly. Ask yourself if you need to peek or not. How does he win? By defusing, right? You still have a molly. You could have mollied the bomb and ran short, right?
Okay.
Be careful for the judge pushes, boy.
Play long
Yeah,
real
sure.
quick.
Molly.
Yeah, we can't really help him here, but it's alright. Great kill on the flank.
I'm
A little deeper. That should be okay. Perfect smokes. Perfect smokes.
No, don't go here. Don't go here. Yeah.
Okay. This is fine. Great fake.
I feel like
Sucks that we invested 2 smokes on the fake.
There's an omen behind us.
Kill his ass.
We'll just all kill him, yeah. I have healing 18.
We have to go. We have to go now, right? They hear this. Great, great. So now we have to go quick. Either C or B. I like C here. Right, we could just go C here.
This
Right.
We all,
like this.
yeah, they're all seen it.
So you know what I'm doing? I'm dropping my stim pack before we enter garage. You know, I'm stimming up me and Sage.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, grab the
Just
orb.
be careful.
Grab the orb.
this is risky,
I got it.
but this is okay. I probably would do the same thing.
I'm playing.
We're gonna expect you here. I would smoke something for them at least. Oh, this is so risky, especially pushing
Oh,
on.
garage, garage, garage.
Nice. Another one? Yeah. So I'm never reloading
my
here.
God.
Okay, let's see. How many bullets do we have?
I'm going to
Oh,
pop
garage,
the
garage, garage.
12.
Yeah.
Plenty, right? Plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty. So, bad habit. Bad habit.
Wait, don't
He's
be
like
garage.
Phantom, He's like Phantom.
One enemy
I
remaining.
got garage with camp.
We could have
Holy, there's
killed
another one.
we could have killed that Sova too
Sure with you?
if we had
Garage.
we even saw him, but it was a hard spot.
Garage. 72.
But we definitely don't want to be instant
Cross.
reloading ever,
Under
ever,
window.
ever. Only reload when you 100% sure you know it's safe, and no one's trying to get a trade frag on you, right? Because the second you
Yeah.
make contact in garage, if there's anyone here or here, and a bad guy makes contact here, what is their first instinct? Run up behind you, correct?
Yeah.
So we need to be ready, right? Whenever I'm killing someone, I always immediately think, where's the next one? Where is the trade fragger?
This dual healing
Easy
is-
place.
Right? Never
Oh, never mind,
reload.
never mind.
Alright.
You guys made noise. We wasted their Brimstone. We got.
Okay, great stuff.
I'm gonna jump across. Yeah, there's one.
They saw. So if you guys are going quick,
He's out there.
he might re-peek that, but okay, the smokes are out. So if we're hard committing, gotta rotate out here from Omen. It looks like
Start my trip somewhere.
so very good.
See.
Oh, we needed
Oh,
to
you res,
kill
right?
that guy.
You count
Hey,
us?
Milo, go.
Milo.
Malia Rose.
Sage. The res.
Yeah, preem garage, good.
Where did Omen TP?
I think
Oh, no.
it's
Preem
One's
mid.
A-Link.
We could
He's
preem
going
the
to
cubby
A.
first if we want to peek it.
I think there's 2A. I think we go somewhere else.
It's okay not to peek it. Oh, please kill this Reyna.
She's back in garage.
Or twice.
Yeah, we still have 3 smokes, so this
Next
is fine. Okay.
Yep.
She can still peek back and say.
CT. We have to smoke CT and probably smoke garage window for a
Go
jet.
AF that, go AF that, go AF that, go AF that, go AF that.
What? What? No!
Brimstone's on A.
Should we just gone on?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going on.
Oh, yo.
But oh, we committed 2 smokes and a killjoy ult.
No, you
All we need to do is trade Reyna on site.
Up.
What's up?
Up.
Uh,
Backside
Heaven
heaven.
off, heaven off.
Last player
yeah, I mean we need to smoke heaven for sure, right?
Up.
We have 1 smoke left.
Up.
I'm smoking heaven and mollying like behind the box for the run up, or like try to molly here and like smoking
Okay.
heaven to make sure it's safe. But like you have 100% info. You know there's
Heaven
one
op.
heaven. Heaven op. You get the call, right? There's not a universe I don't smoke this right now. Right.
Gotcha.
last player
It was
standing.
close, but I mean there's
I should
way
have
too
entered that
dangerous.
hole.
Way too dangerous. Okay, so
Think about
we're
Jet,
broke.
It's hard to trade you sometimes. Especially if it's not.
Really gotta trade.
No, we're not broke actually. No, we're fine.
Literally. Yeah.
Goodbye here. Okay, we have our ult. Let's
really
make a
quiet.
play. Let's make a play.
Well, let's do it.
I should have bought the beacons here, right?
Getting fucked.
Absolutely,
2K.
a million %, right? I use 2. I mean, I use 2 beacons around,
Just
so
gotta wake it up. Stop being
you're talking to the wrong guy,
Let's go.
right? I know 100% sure you should.
Alright.
Our carrier's down.
What?
C-Link?
Okay,
Left
this guy's peeking for free. Someone pick him. Where's your opper? Thank you. Where are the smokes?
I saw that he dashed in, so I thought I had to follow up on him.
No, this is your job.
Okay.
Jet's job is to run it down mid, okay, to int and die, right? Your job is to smoke the 2 links. Because
Alright.
what guns do they have? These 2. We know 100% sure.
Okay.
Ops. Op, everywhere. We have to smoke, we have to smoke. Look, this is your fault. Right?
Yeah.
C-Link.
You should have died. And that would have been your fault again, right?
Yeah.
These smokes are incredibly important. So what I do, this is my execution. Double smoke, stim beacon in the choke and mid, so everyone gets it when they run through it. And then save
Alright.
one of my smoke for resmoking one side, mauling the other. Hiding, planting ult. Using ult.
Gotcha.
None of that sequence revolved around getting into a gunfight, right?
Yeah.
Smoke's down.
Whoops.
Smoke's down.
This might be-
It's fucking
A-Link.
A-Link.
Yeah.
They have
A-Link
4 ops, man.
Last player standing.
Close mid.
One
Bomb.
enemy remaining.
That's one's coming to your left. He's behind you. Behind you. You see it, yeah.
You have ulti, you have ulti.
Nice.
I heard him rotating.
Open up the sky.
Great.
Nice.
Hop in the window.
Great. Right? I mean, it could be a lot
He
smoother.
had an op on him too.
Glad you won the round though. You played it smart.
Yeah,
You
fair.
played smart, right?
Maybe dropped it.
You didn't take the gunfight. You had ult. You played your ult.
Shit unless they're opping, so
Yeah.
just-
I just swung. The fucking noise.
Turret out. Get out of my way.
Yep.
Okay, whenever you're doing this, Cypher has to cage this. Throw a walkout smoke with the cage,
Okay.
or you smoke it yourself. This
Should be long.
dead.
Short.
You can heal later.
Dead. Right. The walkout smoke covers the crosses, covers you walking out into long. Oh, nice,
Jet's
you're
late,
messing
Jet's
them
late,
up.
Super late.
I don't feel.
No, you guys just need to execute.
Just jump on the box and
Run
like yours.
using a rotate.
Or run away. But
She's close here.
we still have map control, so we can still execute safely B or C. They can't be here.
Backside.
Yeah.
Look at the minimap, right? They can't be there.
I think they're like all here.
Yeah.
Too close sewers. Maybe
So this is just an easy fall off.
Rotate,
We can
leave
just
me, leave me.
rotate off this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice kill. Great awareness.
Nobody's in window. I had
Perfect. Very good stuff. So yeah,
So
we just need
we'll
to
have
go,
it.
right? We still have 3 smokes. We can do anything we want, right?
Sprint.
So I would do, you know, CT and garage. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I always say.
Smoke's down.
Boom. Perfect.
Watch the
I
smoke
mean,
push.
it could be a little bit better, but I'm not picky.
I garage.
30 seconds
team.
left.
Back off now.
Okay. So, you know, one
One
spawn.
push A long. Sure, so.
Oh my god, thank god that turret alerted you, right? Because you just turned around for no reason, right? I mean, not for no reason, but the turret went off. But that's not who triggered the turret, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
Good timing on your part, but good stuff.
Yeah, turret cell.
It's a gamble, you know, pushing in like that. Good
Nice.
stuff. Great burst. We're popping off. We're popping.
Okay.
We truly just need to hit a good execute here on like C. You know, we could take garage control with Killjoy. I mean, you with your smoke window, get a Killjoy ult out in garage, execute C.
Yes, our sewers.
Like Killjoy, this is what I'm looking at. Just Killjoy's ult right now. You know, as Brimstone, you have plenty of time to take a step back and look at everything, and to make sure what's the best play. What can we utilize here, right? Great
Okay.
kill. So this is what we're doing now, right? So we get a kill. What do we have? Cypher ult, right? Run up, Cypher ult, then we make a decision.
I can ult off that.
Please.
One's coming with window.
Well, you're alone side, alone
Did
side,
you
alone
run the
side.
lockdown with that?
You're alone. You're alone.
That's fine. I think they
Great
also
smoke. Great smokes, right? You have complete sight control because of your smokes, right? But Killjoy is sitting in a corner with the
Good
bomb.
plan.
Re-smoke, right? This is the mental timer I'm thinking of, right?
Mhm.
This needs to be re-smoked before it's visible. Because
All right.
you could die. People could die.
Swung.
Smoke's down.
Shoot that! Shoot that!
Right side tab.
Who cares about? Yeah, shoot that for him. Perfect.
Nice. CT.
Nice.
One more CT.
Nice, nice.
Last one there. Last one there.
Nice,
Last one there.
Good stuff.
Boys.
Right, but you see how like this train of thought wasn't there, right? Where like if we get a pick, Cypher ult, right? If not, we execute with smokes and our Killjoy ult, and then we make a plan and we go in, right? This is just so
Oh,
dynamic
fucking
and so
no.
on the fly when it shouldn't be.
All could destroy it like that. Fucking
Okay.
piss.
Go, Nathan. I'm great.
Good stuff though,
Look
right?
at that,
But
Like,
well, like I said, you don't want it to be smoke, window of opportunity, smoke. Your smoke needs to like overlap the end of the in duration wise. Like this is like a timeline, right?
All
We
right.
want our smoke to be like this. Right? So it's one constant smoke.
I can drop one.
Gotcha.
Right down to
Because
you.
that second of it not
Alright,
being
their
smoked
front is
can
shit right
lead
now.
to a
Take it
pick
easy, don't let them get
They
three
have
fucking
max.
kills and
of
kills.
someone
Shield, you can
not
sell your gun, I can-
ready for it.
Someone get this? Can I get this? Can someone get this? Thanks. Placing sentry.
Sorry.
Now.
You're good.
Huge rounds, guys. Let's keep it up.
Okay,
We need to play together here, though. No pushing alone. If we give him a gun, this is bad. We're probably gonna be playing garage with the shotgun and everything. Nice.
Great pick.
Overgraph,
Great
overgraph.
pick.
Great.
I'm
So
grabbing
now,
We don't have to commit.
yeah, we don't. That's true. We don't have to commit, but I mean,
And I think they're gonna call it C. They're gonna call it C. They're gonna call it C. Like shit, pop back right now. Don't make too much noise, guys. Way too much noise.
Can they be up A? Is it turret C?
It could be in like a corner, but they can't be pushed out.
Great pick. Right, we just need to go A
Push out
now.
that, push right off that. Let's go.
We just really just need to rush in. Please do not fall off.
Ignore short.
Okay, so right now I'm smoking. Yes and yes. Perfect. I think you have a gap.
Both orbs.
Yeah, there's only
one trying to
okay.
flank, one's already on
Great
site.
crosshair placement.
side's dead. Last two
They're
are
both
just...
rotating from B now. Get the bomb down.
Great wall. This is impossible for them to win.
Just worry about CT.
Smoking heaven.
Great smoke.
Yeah,
Great
you're fine.
smoke.
They're just getting
That's
the
fine.
right.
The more you play Brimstone, the more you'll have less of an overlap, but still like perfect duration. Right.
Alright.
But that's the right idea right there. Very good. Resmoke one, and then you can molly the other if you wanted to, or save your molly for post plant.
I haven't
But you
seen a
have
gun with my
ult.
gun go off. They're
You
not
probably
supposed
don't
to.
need to use any of it. There we go.
Two-
Throw it down.
CT,
Throw
CT,
it down.
CT.
Beacon here.
There we go. Now step in
Pushing
it.
out.
I'm
Jet's
gonna
on heaven.
lose my
Jet's on
mind.
heaven. They both ran. They both ran.
Step in
They're
it.
both like heaven side.
Take a dip in the pool. Oh my
Don't get
god,
that.
dude.
I don't know.
Attack Sova.
Is this Corey now?
Huh?
Is it big Corey down?
One enemy remaining.
Run.
Okay, good kills. Good kills. Okay, this is it.
I got stuck on the
Okay, you got picked. You got picked a long.
Garage with
He's
maybe
wall
not.
grid.
Oh, I remember this. I shouldn't have peeked this.
Just long with the
Okay,
knife.
we have to get this bomb
Push
done.
it, push it
So we have to
push it
re-smoke. Great smoke.
I'm.
Oh god, wait for it to bloom. Alright, this round's a wash. Moving on.
10.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to use our ult this round. We have to
Maybe
have
just
to
ult
have
CT.
to, right? So I'm not waiting for a post-plant situation. I am ulting to get somewhere, to do something, right? Because it's too risky to die with the ult here, right? So
Yeah.
we can't guarantee ourselves making it to post-plant. So let's
We do have res on.
get somewhere with our ult.
Do not die. Your goal.
That means something like you can smoke. I mean, you can ult here and then run through garage. You can ult back site, or you know, there's lots of things you can do and to execute on the site. You throw your smokes down, you ult somewhere, you
Not dead,
stim
fine.
pack your
Where are we
teammates
going?
in, and you rush.
Hold up. Just let me find the pick. Milo, don't die.
Pop
Just
shot.
hide.
Maybe I
They pushed up long already. Push up long.
Could be a mid. Honestly, you guys have no mid control. They could be up there for free. The deep
Push up
omen
long,
smoke too.
Get out of my way.
Mid,
Great
a lot.
pick. Great pick. Mid a lot. You get the call.
I don't know. I heard a lot.
Check close
There's
left.
one pushed up long.
Close
don't
left.
like it.
Oof.
Gotcha.
One
Scary.
garage.
Now check close right is very scary here. I'll check cubby first,
Yeah,
then
one
top mid,
garage. One
then
just
close right.
Jets on CT.
Yeah,
Cubby?
she's on top of
Top mid?
No, she's on top of this fucking box right here.
Close
Window.
right, close right. Jump out close right. Oh, your jet could die right now.
They smoke B.
Left side.
All good, all good. Probably not there.
Oh, you did that trap. I meant like the other one. It's fine.
My bad.
So they think we crossed.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, remember what I said about these smokes?
I don't know if he's.
We don't want them to be
Make the wall.
walkouts.
Make the wall.
Yeah. Line up at the
Small
walls.
here. Small and smoke.
Oh god, this
30
is a
seconds
mess. Right, so I'm not risking dying here. I'm ulting right away.
Beacon here.
Okay, we ult. I mean, we stim beacon. Love to see it.
One player
But
to
do you
tank.
see, we can stim beacon our whole team if we throw it at the choke of
Yeah.
B, right? And then they just walk over it. Perfect.
One trying
One
to
pushed
flank?
A. One just pushed A. Yeah.
Smoke's down.
Okay, yeah. Smoke needs to be a little deeper.
Breaking wall.
Okay, we not peeking this. Definitely not
They're
peeking
coming from the
this.
wings. Nothing mid. They're coming from
Yes!
the window.
Yes!
One
Wait,
mid
jet-
window.
window.
Two window,
Molly,
two window,
Molly
two
something,
window,
Molly
window.
something.
Last mid. Both mid. Both mid.
There's two more.
Yeah, both mid.
Dan popping off. Dan popping off.
Fuck you think I am?
Nice.
Good
boys.
game. All right, but you see, all right, end the game with their old Molly.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, not that big of a deal, but you see what my train of thought here hopefully helps you get an insight of Brimstone.
Okay.
Right. Now, is there any questions or anything that you feel like I missed or?
Don't think so. I think I'd have to play more Brimstone to like make
Absolutely.
like questions or like more
Absolutely, yeah.
better questions. Yeah.
But for sure, right? our smokes need work, right? And some of
Yeah.
our ideology with Brimstone. And you're new Brimstone, right? I'm not saying you're bad or anything, right? It's just you're a new Brimstone player, and it shows.
Okay.
Yep. And the way you handle your utility, it's almost there, right? But it needs to be fine tuned for sure.
All right.
Yep. And yeah, remember what I said about the walkout smokes? Utilizing your stim beacons, just throw them down, dude. Just throw them down.
Gotcha.
It's so easy to throw them down, and they're very, very good. So stuff like that. There's probably more stuff I missed. I always forget. You know, I always ramble, but that's why I record every session.
All right.
All right. Well, if you do have any questions, you could always DM me or message me on the Discord or ask in the questions channel.
All right.
But you're on a good start for sure.
Hmm.
Looking good.
Thank you, man.
All right, buddy.